Peacemaker's going to have to kill his Nazi brother and father again for Adebayo. Let me explain. This could just be a coincidence, but if you look closely, there's not a single person of color within this alternate world that we've seen so far. They also seem to have hid the American flag a bit in a few shots. Maybe because instead of stars, it's been replaced with a certain symbol. And although we've seen Rick Flag and Hardcore in this alternate world, there seems to be no mention of Adebayo or her mother, Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller also not being mentioned or shown in this alternate universe also gives us some bad alerts, because she's usually the head of Argus in most universes, because that's just who her character is. And because of this, I think that in one of the new episodes we'll see that Vigilante and Adebayo will either go with Peacemaker to this alternate dimension, or go on their own, since it looks like Peacemaker might be taken into custody by Rick Flag. And I believe as soon as both Peacemaker's dad and brother see Adebayo, we'll see that this dimension is actually Earth X's dimension, a world where the Nazis won. And we'll see that this world's Justice League is either going to be this DCU's take on the Crime Syndicate or the new Reichsman, just like in the comics. Either way, I bet this is how we see the big character cameos that James Gunn has been teasing. And we'll see Peacemaker make the hard decision of killing his father again and his brother as well. I also think before leaving this dimension, Peacemaker will close the doorway between this Nazi world and our DCU, so no one from there can ever come through to our DCU. But we'll see that when he closes this doorway, it'll be shown that the top trio will have been associated with this world's Nazi Justice League somehow. And because of how many times our Peacemaker came through to this Nazi world, it gave this Justice League a signal similar to the one Argus has when tracking our Peacemaker's doorway. So this Justice League will find out that the top trio were hiding an alternate dimensional doorway, and with that, this Nazi Justice League will decide that it's been far too long since they had a real challenge, and it's been boring keeping this world in check. So now they'll come to our DCU and other worlds to see if they can conquer them as well.